Stop drowning in log noise. Most teams struggle with logs because traditional systems require you to define parsing rules upfront. You miss a new log format and you are again blind to that data. Have a developer add a new field back to updating pipelines. And even if the format, like JSON, stays the same, log signature can change dynamically, leaving you chasing updates. Kloudfuse changes this completely. With Kloudfuse, your log signatures are handled automatically. Watch what happens when we send completely unstructured logs to the system. So I have an empty cluster. This doesn't have any data. What we'll do is we'll show what log lines I have. Demo.logs. So it has a log fmt, a simple JSON log line, a nested
Okay.
JSON, and an unstructured log line. We are going to send this to the cluster. So I'm going to send this only once. We send 644 bytes of data. Then we go here. So we send 4 log lines and we see all of them here on the cluster. This is, let's start with the log fmt. Again, no pipelines, nothing. And we detected all the facets along with their data types were correctly detected. And we have a JSON log line. This is the simple JSON. It is flat, no hierarchy, and all the facets were detected by itself, as we expect. And this is nested JSON. As you can see, order underscore amount was a facet that was detected, order currency, order ID, even if it is one level deeper. The same for user ID and user region. We detected both of them. And the magic here is for this unstructured log line, where we detected a lot of things. We detected the user ID, we detected the order ID, and the reason for this failure. And the log level was also detected correctly as error. And that's why this red marker is coming here. So this is how fingerprinting works, and you can see the fingerprints along with the sample log line here. Let's say I basically did the same thing, but instead of sending this once, I send this 100 times. So we'll keep sending this. And if you go back here and you see, so the benefit of this is if you have a particular error that is happening, you can basically click on the error, filter by them, and you can see what errors are happening in the system. And that's where the magic is. Again, I'm sending these logs and I send this as demo logs. So let me look for them. There we go. This is the unstructured logs where we detected everything, order, reason, and the user ID. This is the log fmt log line. Again, perfectly extracted facets. And this is, let's prettify this, flat JSON with all the facets detected. And this is the nested JSON again with the top level and the nested facets detected correctly. And then if we remove the source, the fingerprint tabs is where you can see the grouping of fingerprints along with their counts. And on a day, if errors are happening on the system, you can see what kind of errors are happening with higher frequency. So you can see here that one of the OpenTelemetry applications is sending a lot of errors, 57,000 errors because of some high memory usage. So it's pretty easy to see from here. Here's where Kloudfuse truly differentiates, the fingerprints view. Every unique log pattern gets automatically grouped even from completely unstructured sources. So the way fingerprinting works is whenever we see a log line, the Kloudfuse system basically tries to automatically, based on a lot of heuristics and some algorithms, tries to infer which parts of the log lines are statically like hand typed by the developer and which ones are dynamic. Like in this example, we know that the user ID very likely is going to be something that is not static, but it is coming from some user ID in the application. And similarly for order ID and the reason for this error. And we make the dynamic parts as facets and their values. And obviously we have to associate the dynamic value to a key, which is what we call a facet. And that's how these facet keys and facet values are detected in the system as they are getting ingested and arriving inside the platform. This is critical for troubleshooting when your system throws errors. You don't want to see every instance. You want to see what types of errors exist, how frequently each error occurs, which ones are new or anomalous. So let's say we have this application, these are basically Nginx logs, and we want to filter only by request methods that are post. Because these are facets, facet filtering is faster in Kloudfuse, and it's significantly faster than doing a grep search. And that's why we recommend using this. From raw logs to actionable insights in seconds. No schemas, no pipelines, no waiting. Kloudfuse ingests any type of log from unstructured to structured. And Kloudfuse fingerprinting turns log chaos into clear patterns automatically. Start seeing patterns, not noise. Try Kloudfuse today.